Matt spoke at my wedding in March, and one thing he focused a lot on was how competitive we are, and it's true.
On one hand, you got the closeness, the camaraderie, the friendship, and on the other hand, you have the extreme competition.
It's true. We're definitely competitive. I kind of like to think of it a little more like, Matt's my younger brother by 4 minutes, and, the guy looks up to me.
Now, I don't know when the competition actually started, but I have this vision that goes through my mind. I'm going to share it with you. I'm taking you back. It's November 7th, 1972, 9:30-ish in the morning. Me and Mike are hanging out in my mom's womb. We're just...
he copies me a little bit, and, that's fine, but today, it's his big day. The guy looks great in his tux, and I'm not even going to get into all that stuff.
We weren't born yet, so we didn't have names. He called me Dude.
Dude, it's awesome. This is awesome. It's great. It's awesome.
Dude, I'm busting out of here. I'm like, great. I'm coming with you. He's like, here's the problem, dude. He's like, I've heard them talking. They only think one of us is coming out. True story. My mom, they didn't know they were having twins. So Mike says, they only think one of us is coming out. Hell if I ain't going to get the great reception. Later for you. And for those of you who don't know, Mike was a breech baby, and the reason is he was pushing off me. I spend the next 4 minutes just, they don't know I'm there. I'm crawling my way out of there. Put down here.
Welcome everyone to New Jersey. Welcome to Springsteen country.
Yeah.
This is the Holy Land for Matt and I.
Partied a lot. Went to a lot of concerts. Saw Bruce Springsteen probably 100 times. Made a tradition that started going to Mardi Gras every year. Tradition that continued this year. Thank you, girls, for letting us go. we never used to have to ask, but...
Matt and Chantel met in September of 1998.
June of 1997, where Mike met Melissa Anderson.
It was love at first sight, I guess. Matt knew very early on that I believe that Chantel was the one.
And Mike pretty much knew right away. He knew Melissa was going to be the girl. He was like, this is it. So he took all the strength he had. He took all, mustered it all up. Like, here we go. He took one deep breath, and he waited 3 years to ask her out. To this day, it is the longest breath recorded in the history of waiting.
She was adapting to the U.S. very nicely. Relationship was moving along, pretty much at the 2-year mark now. Not quite at that next level yet.
Once they got together, finally in October of 2000, it was true love right then. It's kind of the case of opposites attract. Melissa is very bright. Melissa's very bright, very sophisticated, very beautiful, and Mike isn't.
Fast forward a little bit. Fall 2001. Dear God. What are you doing? Still doesn't have a ring.
You reply in November, buddy.
Spring 2002. This is just painful.
But right away, it was instant love. Actually, it was kind of the long story you've heard of boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl. Girl takes boy to Hawaii 2 months into the relationship. What? We're looking around, Dad, Larry, and I were like, what? Honey, you didn't take me to Hawaii 2 months into our relationship. Larry's like, God, I'm lucky if I went to Olive Garden 2 months into my relationship.
Summer of 2002. Come on already! Just ask her! It's been 4 years now. Just ask her. What are you waiting for?
Since then, they've traveled a lot. Mike and Melissa have been together for 4 years. Traveled a lot. Went to Italy. Went to Dominican Republic. Been everywhere. They bought a house together in Philadelphia, right down the street. And they planned this day together. This beautiful day that we're having here.
2002. He can say the words, ladies and gentlemen. On a beach in Portugal, as Nick said, Chantel and Matt were engaged.
sensed this, so a couple of months ago, Melissa gives Mike a list. Melissa gives Mike a list of 10 things that she wants him to do for the wedding. Now listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't see this list, you guys. But I'm sure it had stuff on, like, remember to wear your pants. You know, I mean, make sure your idiot brother shows up. I'm sure it wasn't that hard stuff, all right? But Mike gets the list, and he says to Melissa, and I quote, "I think I have too much stuff here. Let me see your list."
6 years after they met, Matt and Chantel are now husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, clearly, that is a man of action.
You guys, I'm going to repeat that one. I think I have too much stuff here. Let me see your list. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen balls that big since they were chasing Indiana Jones down a tunnel and Raiders were lost up.
He sees what he wants. He makes his decision. 6 years later, he closes the deal.
And guys, I just want to thank you for including me in this special day. I appreciate it. Mike, personally, I want to thank you. You know, we grew up together. We've had a lot of good times. We've had a lot of arguments, but there's no doubt all that time growing up, there's never been a boring moment, man. We've always had a great time.
I mean, that's the truth with Matt and I. The reality is, we're immature. We are. We're forgetful. We're irresponsible. And we're lazy. We are. Those adjectives came right from my wife. She kept going. I stopped at 4.
And, you know, you've been more than a brother to me, man. You're my best friend in the world, no doubt.
And Matt, you know, this goes without saying, but you are my best friend. You know, we've been there for each other for the good times and the bad times, and the early parts of both our relationships. And you know, I think I'm not even going to get into all the countless stories we do it forever.
You know, we grew up, went to high school together, had the same friends, played the same sports, ended up going to the same college, went to Rutgers, again, hung out with some friends.
You were there for me last year in my major screw up when I fell down the stairs and busted my face and head up really bad and got rushed to the hospital. And long after Chantel and my own wife left me and went to bed, you were there. You stayed in the hospital with me, and you know, it was a comfort. It was a scary time. It was a comfort to wake up to that.
Listen, I want to thank you. You're a princess among commoners. You're a diamond in the rough that Mike was lucky enough to find. You'd be welcome in any family, anywhere, and we're just really glad you're going to be a part of ours.
Today we are here, this family's here to open our arms to you. I don't care how funny you talk. We love you. You know, I don't care that you took me to a bar called Cheers my first night in London, the most Americanized bar in the city. We love you.
Guys, I know I speak for everyone, but especially me and Chantel, we look forward to spending the rest of our lives with you guys and sharing those memories. And congratulations on your special day. Everyone raise your glass.
To Matt and Chantel, the happy couple. Cheers.
To Mike and Melissa, the happy couple.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Mr. Mike Wilcox, the brother of our groom.